Hi folks, welcome back to the Library Reader, where we talk about library hauls, we do library book reviews, both physical and digital, and all that wonderful stuff. So today's video is a little bit different. I do have a couple of book reviews from books that I have already read from the library, and I will be uploading those reviews. One of them will be tomorrow, and then next week I will do the rest of them. I am currently reading Death on East Street by J.J. Cook. I'm on chapter 11. I'm going to be working through this book for the next couple of days. I'm off from tomorrow until Thursday, so Friday I am working from 5:30 until noon. When I get off of work, I will be going over to the library to not only return the books that I've already finished reading, but I'm also going to get some video. This time around, I know nobody from my job is going to call me because all I'm doing Friday is prep work, make sure people got what they've got. I gotta get everything done by 10 o'clock, so I'm definitely going to be in a don't bother me, don't have me come up front and do anything for you if you want this stuff done by 10 o'clock, and that will be my attitude that I will have next week. So, I know it's been a while minutes since I had posted anything. Before I begin, I must warn you guys, I am recovering from my throat and lungs being irritated from me being sick. So if I cough a lot, or I'm sniffling, or all that type of stuff, I don't have a cold. I'm not contagious. Anyways, none of you can get what I got from the screen. I just am, my body is healing and getting ready to move on and everything. So, yeah. So last week, I was off all last week because of it. And I decided to get the new, well, this is not new, but this is the Kindle Paperwhite 12th edition. This is a pre-owned, like new, refurbished Kindle from the lovely people at Amazon that knows what the heck they're doing. I got this for $106, and it arrived last Saturday, so I've had this for almost a week now. And I am going to tell you, I absolutely love it. I am going to be using this to read my library books that I borrow from Libby and all that wonderful stuff. Now, this is not color. This is not a color e-ink e-reader at all. I got one over here called the Kindle Color Soft, which is going to be going into storage because I'm not going to be using it anymore. I mean, as much as I love the fact that my covers are in color, I don't use it anymore for what it's supposed to be used for, which was supposed to be to read comics and all that stuff. So, yeah. So, I had borrowed The Nightshade God from the library. This is the third book in the trilogy by Hannah Witten. What I ended up was I wasted so much time that I was like 5 days away from having to return it. I decided to acquire it because I did enjoy book 1 and 2. So I am reading that book. Now, I am reading the controversial one, Alchemize. I'm about 7 chapters away from finishing the book. Everything's starting to wrap up, which is really great. It is not a romantasy. It is not a romantasy. It is not a romantasy. Anybody cares to know. I also got all the books. Like there's 20 books on here from Kindle Unlimited. I have made it a point that I will not be borrowing any more books from Kindle Unlimited until I have the books I already have read. And I bought a haunted Thanksgiving table. Um, so that's like a what is it? A Advent book. I'm almost through the second book in the Red Queen series, which I'm really happy about. When I'm done with Alchemized tonight, which is going to happen, I am going to be reading Baby Dragon Cafe, which is a book on Kindle Unlimited that I have. Um, and then when I'm done with the second book in the Red Queen series, I'm going to read one of my, I'm going to read Death at the Village Christmas Fair. So, but I really like the response here. It's so much faster than my 12th gen. And then it opens up like really quickly. Like these are all the books that I've acquired, like books 1 through 4, or I've acquired. This one is a Kindle Unlimited. And then you have these right here. You can't really see them well because it's like lit up. Absolutely loving it. So, but yeah, so this is my new e-reader that I will be using to read from my my library books and my audio books and things like that. I'm very excited about it. One of the huge things I love about it is the battery. It definitely takes longer for the battery to go down, but I was really tearing through Alchemized, and so the battery power went down a lot. Well, I wouldn't say really super quick, but you could tell that it was going down. I had made a point that after I'm finished with Alchemized, I'm actually going to wait for my battery to get down to like 5%, and then I'm going to charge it up, and then I'm going to go back and once again see if the battery will last 12 weeks by only reading for like 30 minutes a day, which is going to be really hard for me to do, but I can do it. But yeah, I love the battery. The battery is so much better on the 12th than it is the 11th. But here's the thing about it is that the only reason that I bought this device is because my 11th gen is like almost 5 years old, and it was starting to show signs of wearage, or going, wear and tear. And I just felt like it was time to get a new device. Here's the thing. If your Kindle is not like, if the battery's not going down really super fast, if you're happy with the performance of that Kindle that you have currently, I really advise you to keep it until it just dies forever. Because there's a lot of people on YouTube that have like 30 different devices, and I go like, why? Why do you have that many devices? I mean, I don't even have that many. I have, what, like, four devices? Maybe 5? But all these devices are like one of them is like, as I said, close to like 5 years old, and the other ones are like older than 6 months, and some of them are like almost a year old. Well, my tablet is almost a year old. Um, and I don't buy e-readers like a lot of people do, where they have to have an e-reader for the bedroom, an e-reader for the bathroom. No, I don't do that. I don't believe in doing that. But this reader, I love this reader like so much that, as I said, I'm not like. Let me take it back. Let me rephrase that. I did not say that. I will say it now. I am not planning on to buy the next gen e-reader when it comes out. At some point in the future, I have no desire to buy one. Oh yeah, it's raining. Who cares now? I am going to have this thing until it dies, and I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna really love it and everything. Now, I may buy another case for it, just so I can have the clothes. And I am going to get a backup e-reader, though. Before people say anything on the comment section, that's going to be in the box that Amazon puts it in. That's going to be in the box. That is going to not come out of the box. I'm going to put it up in a little storage area over there with my other devices. And when this dies, I will just put it away, whip out the replacement, and turn it on and all that stuff, and then just move on. But I am finding a lot to love about this device. One of the biggest things I love about this device is that when I lay this down, it doesn't automatically switch over to the next page. Also, the table of contents is different. It's displayed differently, which is great. And overall, this is the best $106 I've spent. And I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. And I know I sound congested. So, anyways, absolutely just loving this device. So I'm going to go ahead, get off here, get to Ring Alchemize, get that book finished. That way I can move on to my holiday themed ones and everything. Now, will I do a review of Alchemize on here? No, I'm not. This is going to be for my main one and my fantasy one. Okay, so I will see you guys around until next time. Be well, keep reading your library books, and keep supporting local libraries. Bye.